We all love a legendary comeback, and Degree Original Cool Rush is back and better than ever. Cool Rush isn't just a scent, it's a movement, a fan favorite that delivers bold, fresh vibes and all-day sweat protection. Whether you have a man that spends hours in the gym, heads into the office early, or is just trying to stay fresh on a long day, Cool Rush has their back. Head to your local Walmart or Target and grab Degree Cool Rush, the fan favorite scent from the world's #1 antiperspirant brand.
I turned off news altogether.
I hate to say it, but I don't trust much of anything.
It's the rage bait.
It feels like it's trying to divide people.
If we got clear facts, maybe we can calm down a little.
NBC News brings you clear reporting. Let's meet at the facts. Let's move forward from there. NBC News, reporting for America.
Hi, this is Kanika Gupta, founder and host of That's Total Mom Sense.
I'm Stephanie Dua, president and co-founder of HOMER.
And this is At Home
with HOMER. HOMER is the essential early learning program for kids aged 2 to 8. We have the most comprehensive app available for early learning skills that you can find on iOS or Google Play. And you can also find our really fun Explore kits that help kids with their math, their reading, and social emotional learning that you can find on our website, learnwithhomer.com.
On this weekly segment, we're going to cover a range of topics from raising confident readers to developing emotional intelligence.
These are the skills that will carry your child through school and life and resonate most when taught at home by you, their most important teacher.
So grab a notepad, your phone, or your mental notebook to remember the tips shared during the segment. And now on to At Home with Homer. Homer! This segment is on building math confidence. So math can be daunting for kids and adults. And I know Homer recently added new math content to its learning program, Homer Learn and Grow. Stephanie, what tips can you share with our families to ensure that we're setting our kids up to be confident in math?
Great. Yes. Thanks. That's a great question, Kanika, and it's great to be with you today. You know, math can be a real point of anxiety for both children and adults alike, by the way. Many adults still fear some math. My husband, Andre, is an incredible mathematician and always loved math. And I really have to credit him with instilling a passion and a love for math in my girls when they were really young. And it was important to him that girls viewed themselves as being great at math. But I like to think of it as how do we make math pretty simple for parents? They're busy, they've got a lot going on. It can feel like another job. And so how do we make it really simple? So there are 4 things I like to suggest to parents. One is make math part of everyday life. It's very easy at dinner time, when they're pulling their clothes out of the closet, when they're measuring themselves, to look at those as opportunities to count, to name the numbers, to measure the height, and so that they start to see that math is not some scary thing. It's just really part of everyday life. The second thing is math thinking. Children are really natural mathematicians. And so math is really about exploring and problem solving. And you can talk to them really early about problem solving strategies using math language in everyday life. One of my favorite nonprofits out there is called Bedtime Math. And they do a great job of helping parents and kids at bedtime think about how do you talk about math in ways that are really part of your everyday life for young children. And so I always recommend that as a resource. The third is really modeling math confidence. One of the things that we found in our research, and that many people will tell you, is that when a parent, a mom or a dad or a teacher, any adult in a child's life starts to say, well, I wasn't good at math, it starts to really model, oh, well, I might not be good at math either. We can name something as maybe it was challenging for us in the way we overcame that, and now how we use math. But it's important to say, I'm not good at math, because that kind of starts to form a narrative for a child that they may not also be good at that. Right. And what I also love is kids are amazing at these kind of I did it moments, these little wins that happen every single day on their path to learning. So keep an eye out and celebrate those moments when they do something and it just clicks. You know, they're counting the goldfish, you know, in the little aquarium, and they're counting all of their numbers. And they say, look, I counted 4 goldfish. You know, those are really moments to celebrate for children.
Oh, that's amazing. Really, really great tips. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
We hope you enjoyed this week's At Home with Homer segment. To download the app, visit learnwithhomer.com/momsense, MOMSENSE, to receive your very own 60-day free trial. Your kids are going to love playing the games, watching the visual stories, and more. Now, back to the interview.